upon tables represent where study. And who we playing to? We playing to us. Men and them we have over Hashem Yahushai woke up. See? Go ahead.
For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak.
Because the vision was appointed for the end. That was the time it was appointed for. And we in the end right now. That is why the vision is speaking. The things that Jeremiah saw, Daniel, Ezekiel, Isaiah, was in this time they saw it for.
That's right.
Like the whole scripture in Isaiah 34, that whole chapter, that going into the destruction of America, he saw it for this time. You understand? Just now, okay.
And not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it. Because it will surely come, it will not tarry.
It says, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. Alright? Right now we seeing it come. Right now we see in that vision what the prophet saw coming to pass at this present time. Go ahead.
Verse 4. Behold, his soul, which is lifted up, is not upright in him.
And who is that? They're talking about the so-called white man. His soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, because he's a beast. You see? He's not an upright person. He speaks unjust and cruel things against who? The Israelites. You understand? So the spirit going inside of he is a wicked spirit from the birth. That's why when you go back into the birth of Esau and Jacob, they were fighting in the womb. Because light always go fight against darkness.
The wicked eye is strange from the womb.
That's why they was fighting. Jacob is a righteous man and Esau was wicked.
So I'll say what?
He had a wicked spirit inside him from the
two was set against each other. Light against darkness, good against evil.
With your fear. Ecclesiasticus 33 and 14. It says, as the clay is in the potter's hand to fashion it at his pleasure, so man is in the hands of him that made him, to render to them as liketh him best. It says, good is set against evil, and life against death. So is the godly against the sinner, and the sinner against the godly.
The sinner against godly, and the godly against the sinner. Right? Most High, when you go back to the birth, Jacob and Esau, he put a good spirit, a righteous spirit, and an unclean spirit, a wicked spirit in the same womb. That's why they were struggling with each other. They couldn't agree. From since then and even up till now. That's why you have a cook saying, soul that is lifted up is not upright in the so-called white man. You see? What?
But the just shall live by his faith.
But the just shall live by his faith.
Verse 5. Yea, also, because he transgresseth by wine.
That is his philosophies, what he push on the earth. Alright? All these philosophies where a woman could be equal to a man. Where a woman could do the same things a man could do. Where a man could dress up like a woman and walk the road. Where it's a homosexuality just rampant on the earth. And the so-called white man put her in the forefront like it's a good thing. That is the wine, what he spread his philosophies. Because it's not actual wine. He transgressing by drinking actual wine. He transgressing by giving you some wine to drink. He transgressing by teaching you that the way of wickedness is righteousness. That is what we transgressing.
And making evil good and good evil.
Making evil good and good evil. See? So for that transgression, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is going to destroy.
This is Wisdom of Solomon 2. I'll start at verse 13 because you're talking about this two against each other, right? It says, he professed to have the knowledge of the Most High, and he calleth himself the child of Yahweh. He was made to reprove our thoughts. He is grievous unto us, even to behold, for his life is like other men's, is not like other men's, his ways are of another fashion. We esteem of him as counterfeits, He abstaineth from our ways as from filthiness. He pronounced the end of the just to be blessed, and make it his boast that Yahweh Baal Shem Yahushai is his father. Yeah, so like basically, guess what? Really actually I was talking about the son of the Most High Yahushai. You understand? But also comes back down because what? From Adam coming down to Abraham, Isaac and Jacob and Yahushai, what they do as far as they teach us the law, according to the law. Teach it unto his sons and his sons' sons. You understand? So guess what? When Jacob and Esau basically came out of the womb, they were separated from birth. You understand? And guess what? Jacob was basically right now known as a child of the Most High because his name was changed to Israel. And Exodus 4:22 say Israel is my son, my firstborn. So guess what? We were the one to reprove the thoughts of the so-called white man. And that guess what? The ones who are just, who live by the laws, the statutes and commandments of the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahushai, hey, really our end going and be blessed according to the scriptures, right? And as the brother was showing that, hey, the soul that lifted up in the so-called white man right about now is not upright in him. You understand? That's why Yahushai coming again to do what? To destroy him, because he's a counterfeit person. Wasted away, see.
So Isaiah chapter 5 verse 20. Woe to them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that took better for sweet and sweet for better. Woe to them that are wise in their own eyes and prudent in their own sight.
That's Esau. He wise in your own eyes and prudent in your own sight. He don't want to hear Yahweh about Shem Yahushai. He don't want to hear you about. He don't want to hear a word what coming from the scripture. You understand? Because he tell himself whatever he doing it correct. Whatever he is doing it good. I don't need nobody to tell me nothing. I'm my own boss. But I have a bigger boss, which is Yahweh Baal Shem Yahushai, and he's coming back to destroy you. You so-called white people.
He is a proud man, neither keep it at home.
Neither keep it at home. That is why he's in everybody's country trying to spread his ways. Alright, he go in Iraq, he trying to go in Iran, he want to go in Syria, he come down here in Trinidad, he go in China, Japan, he want to go in North Korea,
Australia,
wherever, he just going in everybody's country. Not where is his home place? His home place is in the south of Judah. Edom, Mount Seir. He live there and just going in everybody's land. You understand?
But abided not in his
yeah. He abided, neither keep it he at home. Because he not in his homeland right now. You see? And right now he main dwelling place in America and in everybody's land. That is these so-called white people. Go ahead.
Who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death.
And is as death. So he represents death and hell. So when you read in Revelation 20 and 14, death and hell were cast into the lake of fire. That represents you Edomites. He enlargeth his desire as hell and is as death. You understand? When it said death and hell, it was talking about him and his ways and his philosophies. Alright? The way how he had the system running. He is death and hell. He is the representation of death and hell. Esau, which is Edom. You see? Go ahead.
And cannot be satisfied.
Cannot be satisfied. Go ahead.
But gathereth unto him all nations, and heap it unto him all people.
And he put unto him all people. He gathered unto him all nations. He put unto him all people. America is known as the great melting pot. Now, when ultimately when he do that, is to put the RFID microchip in. Because you want to gather to him all nations and heap unto him all people, start chipping them, so therefore he will know each and every individual's whereabouts while on the earth. Because there is an RFID tag that could track your whereabouts, what you're doing, all of that. That's
your
really
health, your health, your wealth,
everything.
Your health, your wealth, and your whereabouts.
That is his wicked mind. But what the scripture say in 2 Corinthians 2:11, we are not ignorant of Satan's devices. We understand where you're coming with. Because you illuminated and we also is illuminated through the word of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai.
That's right.
You see? Because with the word Illuminati mean is to bring to light. You had the light. You telling yourself you had the light. We had the light.
Lay the light to the left, with the light to the right.
Come. We had the light.
So we are light among the Gentiles.
Come.
Gentiles, the Jake didn't understand early on.
This is Ezekiel chapter 28. Standard 1 says, this is the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, say unto the prince of Tarshish, Salam. Thus said Yahweh power, because thine heart is lifted up, and thou hast said, I am a God. I sit in the seat of God, in the midst of the sea. Yet thou art a man, and not God.
Not God. He's just a base man. And Prince of Tyrus today go represent Esau. Right? Back then it was an actual Prince of Tyrus, but today spiritually represents the so-called white man. You understand? He had lifted up till his eyes are born. He put this party boy here, right, as the son of God. You see? That is what he do. Yeah, more there.
Basically. It says just, though thy heart is set, thine heart as the heart of God.
Set the heart as the heart of the Most High. Ultimately, what the Most High does do, as I always say, the Most High track everything on the earth. That is what Esau wanted to do. By putting an RFID tag in here and setting up cameras. That is why he set up cameras which go into the angels. Right? It have a company called Digital Angel also. With Esau set up, that is a company that has had cameras all over. And Esau set up that, and when he put that chip in here, he could see everybody at all time, going and coming. Just like how Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai set it up. That is what the so-called white man want to do. You understand? But the Most High going and crush all our plans.
Because you're talking about the Illuminati and the two Illuminati, but them on the left hand side known as the wicked, right? This is Ecclesiasticus 19 verse 24. Verse 22 Salakia. The knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom, neither at any time the counsel of sinners prudence.
At any time the counsel of sinners prudence. When you have wickedness as knowledge, that is not no wisdom. Wisdom, the scripture says wisdom causes a man's face to shine. Because wisdom is light. But the knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom, and that is what you so-called white people have. You have the knowledge of to do evil, which will lead you to death and hell. That is why the scripture says in large desire as hell and is as death. The knowledge you have will lead us to death, which is sin, which is transgression of the laws of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. And you put your knowledge to such an extent that sometimes on the Sabbath, you go make us to go off. You set up your job so that brothers might have to work. You understand? Telling yourself that if they keep breaking the laws, they ain't going to be saved. But the scripture says the just shall live by faith.
God.
I guess you didn't read that scripture.
You didn't understand.
You didn't understand that one. We go and live through faith in Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai in the last days.
That's right.
Esau was set up that our faith basically could be built, because that's what the Most High required from us from in the beginning. Faith. So he was set up to basically, you know, to let our faith grow.
Yes, so the knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom. You so-called white people ain't wise. Right there in Deuteronomy say, though they were wise, they will consider this their latter end. You are not wise. You do not deal with wisdom. True wisdom coming from the fear of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. That is where wisdom coming. And from birth you didn't fear the Lord. From birth you didn't fear the Lord. I believe when Esau went into the Canaanite wife, the parents tell him, hey, don't do that. Yes. And he still went and do it. Just to show that he have a rebellious spirit in him. You understand?
Don't tell him not to eat blood. Eat friggin' blood.
Eat blood.
Drink blood.
Drink blood.
He spill our blood.
So you so-called white people righteous or you don't have a righteous spirit in on it. That's why you're going to have sex with a dog, sex with a horse,
A snake.
a fish, chicken, an alligator.
Trees, some women
Trees.
fucking marrying tree and fucking trees.
The sea, when the sea and marry the sea and all
Yeah,
that.
marry. I don't want to marry himself. A man marry his cell phone.
That's why you go do them things because your spirit in here is just perverse to righteousness.
YouTube had the most outrageous marriages, you see. It's one of the most stupidest. You don't ever see a Jake doing them shit.
Yeah.
When you really think about Esau really walk for children. Look at the kind of things you went. You pushing your rod in and you like going up in your hole. Yeah.
Axel, you on that topic about that. All you see the meme, all you know that Serena Williams pregnant for Edomite, right? All you see the meme on Facebook. They have a meme on Facebook saying what everybody vexed about. The black men do it all the time. Get pregnant, get white woman pregnant now, but we not breaking the law. See, these people just ignorant of the law, the Lord.
You're not supposed to breed them. I'm still breaking it out. Yeah, you're supposed to breed them.
You're supposed to marry them.
Especially
Yeah.
He's so good. Just because he just fucking with that.
Yeah.
He's the real nigga. Esau is a real nigga. He's a nigga.
I have a movie with this fella, what his name is? Who can lethal weapon the black man?
O.J. Simpson.
Nah.
Nah.
Lethal weapon.
Target boy.
He's a karate man.
Black man from Lethal Weapon. I know you're talking.
Yeah, karate man.
I know you're talking about.
Yo, was in them.
I know you're Danny Glover.
Danny Glover. Oh, he kind of, he autistic.
Danny Glover, right? Yeah. Danny Glover was the woman thing. And this racist white man and girl, you know, coming from jail. And they was going to kill a police and all kind of thing while he coming home now. Because the police man was black too. The real racist, them in the full 100. And they end up on the run now, and they end up by Danny Glover. But what's going on now? He had the whole place under siege. He got on everything. And at the end of the whole scene, he ended up shooting one of the youth man and them in the house too, and he had everybody under siege. And the girl wanted to kill one of the little fella. But when police surround the house and thing and get to realize they inside and they will go on, Danny Glover talk him down now. And let him know a nigga is not have nothing to do with a race or a skin color. It's a basically shame the man started crying.
It's an attitude.
Yeah, I forget the name of the movie.
It's a behavior. It's an attitude.
The reason I know niggas.
The scripture say what? A nigad. When he said nigad, it was describing a behavior.
Yeah, nigga, yeah. It's a rap.
This is Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 6. Shall not all these take up a parable against him and a taunting proverb against him and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his?
And all these nations doing that right now. What the so-called white man had. Because he increasing that which is not his. He have no inheritance, yet he's the richest man in the earth. Wow. Because he's going in everybody's nation and taking the resources and bringing it to himself. You understand? Woe to him that increases so the warrior blood. They want to destroy you for increasing that which is not yours. Which is just. You're going to receive a just punishment because you're just stealing everybody's things. You even stole our heritage. This is why we had to come outside here and fight for what belongs to us. We're not supposed to fight for what belongs to us. That is weird. But you're bold-faced with it, thieving we heritage, going and dressing up like, trying to play dressing up like we. Alright? Trying to keep we laws and all of that and saying here is we. You see? Putting himself on the wall and all that. Go ahead.
How long? And to him that ladeth himself with thick clay.
With thick clay. Now when you're going to the wood, it didn't have a man lie down on the ground with thick clay on it.
Like
when you're
a
going
pig.
to the wood, it come from the Hebrew, I think, Ibatiat, which mean death. Alright? And the so-called white man, if you look up the debt of America right now, I think it's over $19 trillion, going on $20 trillion now. With thick debt, with heavy debt. And I believe when per citizen, when you're born in America, per citizen, I think you have about 30-some or 60-some thousand dollars in debt. Like your debt.
On your head.
On your head, as you born.
At birth.
At birth. You do nothing yet with a fresh baby now born. 60-some thousand dollars you had to pay the government. Every citizen in America.
That's why you don't belong to your parents, you belong to the state.
That's right. That's why when you go in jail, you take your shoelace and they take it, you can't hang yourself, you have to pay debt. That is why if you try to kill yourself, they're going to lock you up. Because you don't belong to yourself, you're trying to take money from them. You understand? That is how the so-called white man build his system.
You born into tax. You born taxed.
Imagine you trying to kill your own self, but if you ain't die, you want to get locked up for that. Your own life, because your life ain't yours. And for that, the so-called white man go and be destroyed.
That's right.
See? Because you build a system that basically you build it to oppress people, and you ain't build it to help people. You build a system where people, you put them to get sick all the time, so that you can make money off of that. So that they can keep running to your pharmacies for help. Never healing them, but just getting them more sick.
Coming for your drugs. Because the good pharmacy go after pharmacare drugs.
Your funeral service so expensive. You understand? I got it. Yeah. So I was saying, yeah, and even if a person die funeral, expenses, that is so expensive, eh? You have to buy coffin, whatever the case is. When the easiest thing to do is do what? Dig a hole and put it down inside it. You understand? But we saw everything, every nickel, every dime. Because he's greedy. Right?
Verse 7. Shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee, and a wave that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be for booties unto them?
Yeah, you want to be spoiled. So in the time to come, you so-called white people going to be spoils. First to the nation of Israel, and then these other nations. You're going to be spoils to us. Right? All your goodies, all your gold you take and you hoard it up in your banks and all of these things, we going to have those things. Remember Isaiah 14 and 1 something.
Let's remind him.
It's Isaiah chapter 40, verse 1. It says, for the Lord will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
Right, so the scripture said the Lord will have mercy on Jacob. He didn't say Jacob and 5 Edomites, or Jacob and 15 Moabites. No, he said Jacob, and then will choose Israel. Alright? Well,
And the people shall take them.
read it back from the top.
Isaiah chapter 14, verse 1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own
Set
land.
them in their own land, because we don't even land right now. So he had to come back. So you people who talking about going back to Israel right now, if they're making sense. That's just proving they don't have no faith in the Lord. Because the scripture say when the Most High come back, he going to set us in our own land.
Sam say wait on him.
You can't wait on the Lord. But you didn't have no faith and you didn't have patience.
Like this damn ass.
Orlando Octave. Yeah. This clown called Orlando Octave, the guy who sing, what song he sing this?
It don't matter. Cause he reaping the rewards of this kingdom.
Can't.
Right? He benefiting on this side. So the next side He would just be a citizen in Israel.
He say, come go to Zion with me.
Let me get a quick
You see him out that's singing praise, right? Singing what? He's singing offense. Because he's teaching the daughters of Zion to hear.
God. This is Deuteronomy chapter 33, verse 28. It says, Israel shall then dwell in safety alone. The foundation of Jacob shall be upon the land of corn and wine. Also his heaven shall drop down dew.
That means we're going to dwell in safety alone and all good things going to come to us. That is what I mean. All good things in safety, we're going to dwell in safety alone. We're not going to dwell in safety and it have 15 Hamites with us in the kingdom. Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai know every spirit what he created, and regardless of how they look, he know there is an Israelite in there, so he going to come and save 3 Moabites when Israel being saved. Israel alone going to be saved. You see? And we going to dwell in safety by ourselves. That's right.
So like some nations, they might show a little mercy on them. Because you know, sometimes they might do something honorable for you in the past, you know what I mean? So they might be able to show a little mercy.
Yeah, some nations ain't going to be getting as hard as Esau going to get. Esau going to get worse. Esau, you going to get like no other. But you want some nations ain't going to put it hard like down them. You know?
Like the Good Samaritan. Some might have Good Samaritans among the other nations who actually help out.
Who knows, you might remember Cyrus in the kingdom?
Yeah.
Darius.
Yeah. But Epiphanius?
Antiochus.
Epiphanius?
You can remember to whip his ass.
Yeah.
Verse 2. And the people shall take them.
No, it says the strangers shall be joined with them. That strangers they're talking about the Israelite foreigners coming back in. I ain't talking about no damn people. They're talking about Israelite foreigners. Alright? They're going to cleave to the house of Jacob. Alright? Just like how we were in the world and we were strangers cleaving to the house of Jacob. That is what I'm talking about. But
and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. And the people shall take them.
And the people now, the strangers including the strangers and the Israelites, the strangers and the Israelites, but all of Israel, we the people, we going and take them here represent these other nations, mainly you Edomites. Alright, go ahead.
And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord, the servants and handmaids.
Yeah.
And they shall take them captive, whose captives they were.
Because we were you so-called white people captive. We still are you so-called white people
You tell you from south?
We still are you so-called white people captive. So we want to take you all captives, whose captives we were.
That's right.
At that time we will be, it will be past tense that we were your captives. But right now, presently, we are your captives. Alright? But in that day, it's going to be like past tense. We were your captives, now we taking you into captivity. Which is a beautiful thing to wait on. So I don't see how guys could lose patience in hoping for that. All good things won't come to you once you're enjoying this truth. All good things. Everything we think about, everything we thought you would have, regardless of if you lost it now, you go and get it back.
Can't.
104, the Lord tell Peter what? He said, he that has forsaken father, mother, sister, wife, children, for my name's sake, shall receive 100-fold in the kingdom of heaven. Right? Even his own life. And it begins with forsaking your life, the life that you had in the world. Right? It begins with that. And while you're forsaking that, all the people and them who did cleave onto that life that you had in the world, who did know you for that guy doing this, that life, them and all you go out to forsake because that guy died. And the scene that guy died, some of them might try to revive that guy. Hey, let me go online now, boy. You go say, nah, boy. I into this world now, boy. So while them seeing their life dying, them and all had to die too. You see? And that is how it is. You understand? Go ahead. Continue.
And they shall rule over the oppressors, and it shall come to
We
pass.
shall rule over our oppressors. That is a beautiful thing to hope for. Scripture saying, 2 Peter 3 and I believe 8, the Most High is not slack concerning his promise, or 3 and 7 somewhere, as some men count slackness. So if he promised with us, he go and do it. All we just have to do is wait. How hard it can be? It can be so hard. But if you find it too hard, pray and ask Yahweh for patience. Scripture say you ask not, you have not because you ask not. So if you feel like lacking patience, just pray for it. Because this kingdom, this time coming, it's coming soon. We see the times fast approaching.
That's right.
We see that. So what we have to do in that time is just, hey, just open Yahweh, have faith and wait. Continue.
And it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow.
Rest. In that time, then we go and have physical rest. Right now, we don't have physical rest. Right now, we just have mental rest. You understand? Through this word, this is the comforter. We just had a mental rest. But in that day, we go and have physical rest. That day, we go in and finally feel what it is to take a nice long nap. And get up and say, yeah, but actually rejuvenated. Because you will go to sleep. You will go to sleep in this kingdom tired, get back up tired, and go back out to work. You're going to sleep tired, you're getting back up to you ain't actually sleeping. It's just like a cat nap to go back out on the plantation. But the scripture saying that day we're going to receive rest.
That's right.
What beautiful thing that is to actually receive rest. Because the prophecy states that what in Daniel 7:25, the Most High going on the beast going on well, the saints are the Most High. And right now Jake tired. You can actually look at Jake and see the tired of the oppression that they're going through. But they don't even know why. They don't understand why they're going through that oppression. But they know the tired, they've seen it on them. They're tired. Jake tired.
They're exhausted.
They're exhausted at this white man coming down on them. So we seeking for that rest.
Him and his system.
His wicked system where he put in place. Right.
And it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow, and from thy fear, and from the hard bondage wherein thou wast made to serve.
Hard bondage, these shackles of iron upon our neck and our feet, pulling out our teeth to feed we pork. Alright? That is the hard bondage we was made to serve. Have taken me wife and sex and she right in front of me face. All of that was part of the bondage. Constantly having to go to work, eating shit. Because that's what the Most High tell Ezekiel to literally eat shit. And that was symbolically representing us, what we would have been eating in this captivity. And that is a hard bondage. For we that to actually go through that, eating all the best things to come into that is a hard bondage for we to serve. And we looking for that rest to come out of that hard bondage for us. And Yahweh Shai promised it. So hey, just hope for it to come to pass. Right? Let us have no fear. There's a promise being left us, some should soon to come short of.
So right now, boy, from this morning, I need that rest. Because I tell you, same thing explaining. Last night, go and sleep. You understand? And actually waking up when you're supposed to wake up and be, rejuvenated. You actually you're blasted tired, boy. You're working, you're tired. Oh no, you're tired. God, when I go back home now, I'm gonna be tired. And it's the same cycle over. The only time I'm supposed to really hear chicken crow in the morning is when it said, hey, you're ready to be cooked. Right now that chicken get me vexed all the time of cooking. You understand?
Niggas who leave these is a resting place. More dumb than anything. Because only a nigga, only a dumb nigga would go through the worst punishment, the worst, and then turn around and watch him man and say, who put him through that and say he is my friend.
I love you.
I got no problem with you.
I love you.
I love you. These guys in Hiroshima, these dumb books, they don't function on a level like we just function. But them and all for what the so-called white man do them in Hiroshima and Nagasaki have a serious problem with it.
Never forget it.
They will never forget it.
That's one reason why North Korea said they build the nuclear defense system just in case if America try that shit again. So guess what? Really and truly, in a sense, the Hiroshima and Nagasaki, they're the Japanese, right? And I believe basically the North Koreans probably more biting, but in a sense, it's family, the children a lot. You understand? So guess what? Them don't see what go on with the brother there already. Them may walk go through that shit and them probably get vexed with that whole scene. Hey, look what they do Syria and China, these countries like play mad up. You understand? Them went through that punishment, but these other nations basically rising up against the so-called white man for their atrocities and the kind of shit. Only Jakes as is, don't say stupid all that punishment he could